Can you move? Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Sarita Mataji. Riddhi Mataji. Can they introduce?
Yeah, introduce. Chappu,
What's your name? Tell.
My name is Lokya.
Lokya. Okay, what do you do, Lokya? Which standard you study and which school?
Third class.
Oh, and which school?
Hyderabad Public School, Ramantapur.
Hyderabad Public School. Wow, that's really good. You go by bus, huh?
No, auto.
Auto. Okay, you stay very close by, huh? Okay, in Ramantapur?
Nagal Bandaguda.
Oh, Nagol Bandaguda. Okay, so others?
Last year.
Shamala Shankar Mataji, Hare Krishna. We'll talk to you, Mataji. I'll just
Hare Krishna.
confused. Hare Krishna.
My name is Asya.
Lasya.
Yeah.
Oh, Lasya, what you're going to school?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
8th class, Hyderabad Public School, Ramantapur.
Oh, you're all Hyderabad Public School. Okay.
Riddhi and Lasya, childhood friends.
Ah, okay. Very nice. Okay.
And that's
Hi.
Aaron.
What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Oh, so which standard are you in, Aaron?
5th.
Oh, you're in 5th. You're in which school?
Johnson Grammar High School.
What grammar high school?
Johnson Grammar.
Oh, Johnson Grammar. Okay. So this Johnson Grammar, where is it?
Hapsiguda.
Hapsiguda. Okay. Very nice. Good. So all of you can join these classes. We will conduct one Gita class for you if you want. Only for kids.
wow.
So if you all are interested. Good. So Vedanshi should also be joining then. Okay, sure. Good to know. A lot of kids are there and enthusiastic to know a lot of things.
Told them to join Prabhuji from tomorrow. They stay far away. So I asked them to join online, at least for the chanting.
Oh, yes. I wanted to, we'll discuss about other things from New Year resolution, what you wanted to do, and is there any things that we could support you if you have some spiritual New Year resolutions. Yeah. Oh, Radharani. Vedanshi has got nice Radharani. Good. Radharani. So we kids should do one chanting, one round of chanting. All of you together should do one round of chanting one day.
Yes,
Prabhuji.
And Kirtan also.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Good. So all are staying close by, Mataji, your apartment?
Aaron and Sanvi and Vedanshi stay here. Lasya and Laukya stay far away.
Okay.
So whenever they get a chance, either Riddhi goes to their place or they come here.
Oh, okay.
The best of friends.
Any sleepover sometime?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. That's good. So she's also into sports?
She's into music.
Oh, wow. Good.
She plays good guitar.
Wow. Then we should, I have one guitar with me. Somebody should make me learn so though. I have a guitar.
He's been learning for the last 8 years.
Okay, why don't she do one Hare Krishna tune on the guitar? You can learn online. There are so many classes.
I'm also good at guitar. I'm good at singing Carnatic music from 8 years.
Oh, wow. That's really good. But again, any music is divine. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra tunes are there. So pick up one based on your choice and let's listen from you sometime.
I'll follow up with her, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please. It would be nice to see youngsters coming and it's an inspiration to us also. Okay, thank you, Mataji. We'll touch base again. Thank you. Thank you all kids. Please be there. We'll join and do one round of chanting, all of you. Shamala Shankar Mataji, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Welcome. It's nice to see you.
Hare Krishna.
Where are you from, Mataji?
Sainik Puri.
Sainik Puri. Okay, very nice. Okay, okay. So since when you are following this Krishna consciousness and been in touch with Gita? Quite some time.
Gita, I've been quite some time, but Krishna consciousness I started in the 80s. Krishna,
Oh,
I got a link and from that I joined.
okay, very nice, Mata. So, if you, how did you like these programs? Anything that you would like to share, or anything you wanted to ask us?
Well, I like that 18 days program. It was concise. Depending upon each chapter, the briefness was given. The acronym, I like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Easy to remember each chapter with an acronym.
Right. Yes. And are you able to chant anytime during the day?
Yeah. Morning. Actually, now because of Dhanur month, morning, one round of chanting I'm doing.
Oh, very nice, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. But please follow these classes. And
Yeah.
if you have any doubts or any questions, anything that we should improve, please suggest us. We are a senior and we always depend upon your blessings also. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Okay, Govardhan Prabhu will get started for today.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. 1 second, Prabhu. Some disturbance is there. I'll just check out it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam to all.
Hare Krishna, I welcome you all for today's session, Food for Soul. And today's Kirtan is going to lead us by Puja Mataji. Puja Mataji, are you there, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm there. Just before starting, I wanted to ask, the Kirtan I chose was Mera Aapki Kirpa Se. Can I sing this one or it should be like Hare Krishna Mahamantra
No. This
from the
is
Prabhuji?
very beautiful one. I really love this particular. I think this.
Yeah, we all
Yes,
can relate so deeper to this song. When I heard it, I loved this song, so I wanted to just give a try. Shall I?
Yeah. This is from those two couple, right? What's that? Prabhuji and Mataji name?
Madhava's Rock Band.
Madhavas.
Madhava's Rock Band.
Yeah. I love their kirtans. And this is one of the wonderful songs. Nice pickup, Mataji. So if possible, I'll also join if it is going to tune with you. If not, I'll just keep quiet. Go ahead, Mataji.
No, it will be usually. Okay. Just pardon me for my voice. I'm not a great singer.
So is there any lyrics that you wanted to display? Because this has got nice lyrics also. Is there anything that you
lyrics is there, but I'm seeing from the desktop. I can't share in the mobile.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Let me just start.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Okay. Yeah. Hare Krishna to everyone. The Kirtan is Mera aapki kirpa se sab kaam ho raha hai. करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है पतवार के बिना ही मेरी नाव चल रही है हैरान है जमाना मंजिल भी मिल रही है करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी सब काम हो रहा है मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है तुम साथ हो जो मेरे किस चीज की कमी है किसी और चीज की अब दरकार ही नहीं है, तेरे साथ से गुलाम अब गुलफाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। मैं तो नहीं हूँ काबिल, तेरा पार कैसे पाऊं, टूटी हुई वाणी से गुणगान कैसे गाऊं, तेरी प्रेरणा से ही सब कमाल हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। तूफान आंधियों में तूने ही मुझको थामा, तुम कृष्ण बन के आए जब मैं बना सुदामा, तेरे करम से अब ये सरेआम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। करते हो तुम कन्हैया, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है। हरे कृष्णा।
Very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Puja Mataji, for leading us in today's Kirtan. And I request Shamala Mataji to lead us in today's chanting.
What from no power, huh? Your home? Very dark.
Hello?
Very dark background. Okay. Yeah, Shamala Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. I'll do it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for leading us in today's chanting along with Prabhuji. Prabhuji nicely taken up when you stopped the Kirtan, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Shyamala Mataji, can you introduce your Prabhuji also, who was his name?
Mataji, you can unmute and you can.
Please unmute.
Mataji.
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Your name, Prabhuji?
Shankar.
Shankar.
Oh, okay. Nice to see you, Prabhu. So it's a very divine couple. So Mataji is doing such a nice, with bhav, she's doing chanting. We expect you, Mataji and Prabhuji also to do Kirtan. So please do Kirtan, Hare Krishna Mahamantra Kirtan, take up that service sometime. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Shankar.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very good comments have come in the chat box also, Prabhu. Like you immersed during chanting.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay.
And next, today's book reading is going to lead us by Sudarshan Prabhu.
Okay. Very
Sudarshan
nice.
Prabhu want to share his screen.
Okay.
Prabhu, you can share your screen, Prabhu. I'll make you host.
Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
While this is going on, one question I wanted to ask each one of you. So while chanting was happening, Hare Krishna. So while chanting was happening, we did it for most nearly 108 rounds. So just ask yourself how many times you are able to hear out of this 108 times the entire Mahamantra. So that is the quality of your chanting. If you ask what is your quality of your chanting, whatever 108 times you have taken the holy name, the entire Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so many times you should be able to listen. But it is not possible. Again, a lot of chattering is happening. So get the attention of your mind and request the mind to focus on the holy name. So that is how you need to bring back. So there are no other thoughts. Just say from your mouth and hear from your ears. That's all is required. Rest of the things, what should happen into your spiritual growth will happen automatically because of the holy name going inside. It will do a lot of cleansing process and it will purify your consciousness. So focus on hearing and attentive hearing. I would say more to do with attentive hearing. So thank you, Prabhuji. Sudarshan Prabhu, good. Please go ahead.
Prabhuji, I started sharing my screen, Prabhuji. Can I start, Prabhuji?
Yes, please go ahead.
तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनः तत्त्वदर्शिनः. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Prabhuji?
Prabhu, sorry to interrupt you. You have to start from the Pera, Prabhu. Only if you are very serious about understanding the science of God. From there you have to start, Prabhu.
Everyone is born a rascal. That one.
Exactly.
Prabhu.
No, Prabhu. Exactly above the sloka, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. One only if very serious. Is that
Yes, Prabhu.
one, Prabhu?
Yes.
Only
Yes,
if
Prabhu.
we are serious about understanding the science of God is a guru required. We should not try to keep a guru as a matter of fashion. One who has accepted a guru speaks intelligently. He never speaks nonsense. That is the sign of having accepted a bona fide guru. We should certainly offer all respect to the spiritual master, but we should also remember how to carry out his orders. In the Bhagavad Gita 4.34, Sri Krishna himself tells as the method of seeking out and approaching the Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge onto you, but because he has seen the truth. The first process is that of surrender. We have to find an exalted person and willingly surrender before him. The Shastras enjoin that before we take a guru, we study him carefully to find out whether we can surrender to him. We should not accept a guru suddenly out of fanaticism. That is very dangerous. The guru should also study the person who wants to become a disciple to see if he is fit. That is the way a relationship is established between the guru and his disciple. Everything is provided, but we must take up the process seriously. Then we can be trained to become a bona fide disciple. First, we must find a bona fide guru, establish our relationship with him, and act accordingly. Then our life will be successful. For the guru can enlighten the sincere disciple who is in darkness. Everyone is born a rascal and a fool. If we born a land, why do we need to go to school? If we do not cultivate knowledge, we are no better than the animals. An animal may say that there is no need of books and that he has become a guru, but how can anyone obtain knowledge without the uh, study of authoritative books on science and philosophy? Rascal gurus try to avoid these things. We must understand that we are all born rascals and fools, that we have to be enlightened. We have to receive knowledge to make our lives perfect. If we do perfect our life, if we do not perfect our lives, we are defeated. What is this defeat? The struggle of existence. We are trying to obtain a better life, to attain the superior position, and for this we are struggling very hard. But we do not know what a superior position actually is. Whatever position we may have in this world must be given up. We may have a good position or a bad position. In case uh, we cannot remain here. We may earn millions of dollars and think, now I am in a good position, but a little dysentery or cholera will finish our position. If the bank fails, our position is gone. So actually, there is no good position in this material world. It is a farce. Those who try to attain a better position in the material world are ultimately defeated because there is no better position. The Bhagavad Gita 14.26 says that what the better position is. Mam, mamkayo, mamchayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samayit samatit Samatityan Brahmabhuyaya Kalpate. One who engages in the spiritual activities of unalloyed devotional service and at once transcends the mode of material nature and is elevated to the spiritual platform. Is there any science that gives us the knowledge by which we may become immortal? Yes, we may become immortal, but not in the material sense. We cannot receive this knowledge in so-called universities. However, there is knowledge contained in the Vedic scriptures by which we may become immortal. The immortality is our better position. No more birth, no more death, or no more old age, no more disease. Thus, the Guru takes on a great responsibility. He must guide his disciple and to be him enable him to become an eligible candidate for the perfect position in immortality. The guru must be competent to lead his disciple back home, back to Godhead.
Thank you, Sudarshan Prabhu, for leading us in today's reading. Can you stop sharing your screen, Prabhu? Prabhu, can you share questions, Prabhu, or shall I share?
I will share
Sudarshan
it, Prabhu. I will share it, Prabhu. Give me a minute, Prabhu.
I'll do one thing, Prabhu. I'll share the screen. You read the questions, Prabhu. I shared the screen, Prabhu. You read the questions.
Okay, Prabhu. Just a minute, Prabhu. I'll be reading.
Prabhuji, this one what you're displaying is yesterday's. Today's another set of questions, not this one.
Sorry, Prabhu. By mistake.
Can I share it, Prabhu?
No hurry, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. You can.
Anybody can share. So I take this opportunity while that is coming up to welcome Sheshadri Prabhu. So thank you, Sheshadri Prabhu, for joining. I think we have people taking it.
Namaskar.
Thank you, Prabhu, for joining. From where you are, Prabhuji? Sheshadri Prabhu?
From Hastinapuram, sir. Hastinapuram.
Hastinapuram. Okay.
Hastinapuram, Krompet, Chennai.
Oh, very nice, Prabhu. Yeah, I used to be very close to that place. I used to be in
Very good.
I used to be in Vadapalni, Chennai.
I see. Thank you.
Hastinapuram is the capital city for in Mahabharata time. Good name.
Okay.
So what do you do, Prabhuji?
Sir?
What do you do now?
I am retired employee, Indian Oil.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I am aged 72.
Oh, very nice, Prabhu. It is inspiring to see all elderly people coming and joining us and enlightening us. So
Yeah,
lot of
because
knowledge to be.
I'm telling my free time and not only that, but Corona time.
Oh, okay, very nice, Prabhu. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, got it, Prabhu? What is the delay? Just take it from the your.
I got it, Prabhu. Can I share it, Prabhu?
Yeah, share it, Prabhu. We are eagerly waiting to discuss. And we'll go. Next chapter is very, very interesting one. Once we are done with this, next chapter also.
Is my screen visible, Prabhu?
Yeah, it's come up. Yes, good.
Okay, Prabhu. The first question. In Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna tells us about the method of seeking out and approaching the Guru?
If anyone wants to answer to this question, please raise your hands.
Those who have not been answering, please come forward. There is no good or correct or right. So just share yourself, and that's how we learn. Don't hesitate. The one of the things from kids is that kids learn faster because they do not hesitate to participate. So first and foremost, Sudarshan Prabhu will raise his hands. That's really good. Keep it up, Prabhu.
Can I say, Prabhu?
So yes, sure. I think so.
Prabhuji, Krishna says that in Bhagavad Gita 4.3 for Prabhu, Tadvidit Pranipatena Pariprasnena Sevaya Upadekshanti Te Jnanam Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha. We should ask to a guru the questions related to topic and good questions, Prabhu.
Okay.
And we need to perform seva to him and inquire him submissively, Prabhu.
Very
Means not like testing the ideas from him or hesitating.
Good. Thank you, Prabhu. We'll go with Sabita Mataji. You go ahead if you have to add anything.
Prabhuji, it's basically the same. Basically, you have to inquire from the guru about what kind of, and you have to render service to him.
Okay.
Only an enlightened guru can actually guide you properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, as Mataji and Prabhuji also mentioned, we have to find an exalted person. First of all, you need to find an exalted person. That means a person who is a Tattvadarshi. Once you find him, then willingly surrender before him. So the whole point is that the key word is that your surrender nature. So that is what Krishna ultimately, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Raja. So Krishna says that to Arjuna, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Raja. You need to surrender to the spiritual master like that. Willingly surrender before him. So that is the whole thing. Once you Pranipatena, you will say, you will do service, you will ask submissively, but the first chant. We are saying that can't. So one round also we are not able to chant. See, so the whole process is that we need to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. Once you surrender, you need to follow the disciple means who has a discipline. So how much discipline we have in our life? At what time we get up early in the morning? We need to get up early in the morning, but at least not in Brahma Muhurta is 3 hours before sunrise. When are we getting? Most of us, because of the modern society and modern culture, we are getting up after the sunrise. Before sunrise, early to rise, early to bed. That's the way makes you wise and healthy. Yeah. Anything you wanted to add, Govardhan Prabhu? Or anybody else?
Nothing, Prabhu.
Okay, then go for the next.
Can I share
Anybody
my-
else?
Got almost all points, Prabhu.
I don't know. I just okay. Good. Then next question, Prabhu.
Can I share my screen, Prabhu?
Not okay. If you want, you can share.
Okay, Prabhu.
Go ahead.
What caution should be taken in regard to accepting Guru?
Okay. What caution should be taken in regard to accepting a guru? Okay. What cautions? What precautions? Anything? Okay. So let's wait.
Can I say, Prabhu?
Wait, Prabhu. Wait, Prabhu. We know that you know the answer. Ravi Prabhu. We'll give chance to Ravi Prabhu.
Yes.
Ravi Prabhu, go ahead.
We will put a
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you.
The Guru, first we have to find out the complete things about the Guru, whether he is bona fide or not. Once you find out, then the locking is done and you have to disciplinely follow whatever he says.
Right. What is the caution involved here? What is the precaution? Caution you should take, because you are accepting a guru. So what is that you should take as a precaution or a caution? That is the point. So others also please think, or just go through the module if you have the book or the soft copy. So you can just don't listen and just participate.
Can I, Prabhu?
Wait, Prabhu. We'll ask you. So those who have answered, we are disqualifying you to answer. So we wanted others. Preeti Mataji. Yes.
Preeti Mataji, you can go ahead with your answer, Mataji.
Is it that the Hare Krishna Prabhuji? Is it that the guru should have the knowledge from the authoritative books? Just like that, he cannot just be.
No, that is the
fooled.
qualification, Mataji. That is the qualification of the guru. Now here it is more towards, see, Tomorrow, if not today, tomorrow you are also supposed to find out the right guru. So what is the precaution one you should take from your end? Yes, in the one way you are right. You are saying that the guru qualification should be this. Yeah, for accepting a guru, but it is not from the perspective of what is the qualification of the guru you are going to check. That is also there, but it is talking in this module little different. From your personal perspective, when do you, what caution you need to take while you are taking, you should take in regard to accepting a guru. When you are accepting a guru, what precaution you need to take? This is a little subtle question. Where in this module it is, if you read cautiously or little diligently, you should get the answer.
Aparna Mataji raised her hand, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Chance to. Mataji, you can go ahead, Mataji. Aparna Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna and Dandavat to all assembled devotees. We must be careful about that before accepting any guru, that he should be from the disciplic succession.
Okay, very nice.
And I mean, he must be from the 4 disciplic succession.
Okay.
Which are
Parampara, I mean, bona fide guru. Okay, good. Guru Parampara, not Sarla Mataji says the same. What else?
And he must not be a Mayavadi. The guru should not be a Mayavadi.
Okay, good. So when you are taking from the 4 authentic Parampara, obviously they are supposed to be bona fide. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Anything else anybody wanted to add? Sabita Mataji wanted to add anything?
Basically, Prabhuji, we should not accept a conditioned soul as a guru who is always thinking of the past or the future or some destination he has in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. That is the reality check what we can do.
Okay. Prabhuji, one I want to add.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
He should follow Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. Yes. He should not be telling whatever from his own mind. He should follow Guru, his Guru, and Sadhus and Shastra. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So Parampara means that only, but you have really reiterated and reinforced that. He should not say that this is my opinion. In fact, in this module, if you read in the previous yesterday's class, it was clearly mentioned. Srila Prabhupada mentions that a guru should not tell, this is my opinion. If somebody says, this is my opinion, please do not accept him. He should always quote the Shastra. He should always quote the other gurus who in the Parampara, what they said. So that is authentic. Not that people are praising me of my intelligence. So that should not be the case. Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, can I add, Prabhuji?
Ramesh Prabhu raised his hand, Prabhu. If you want to add anything extra, you can give your inputs, Prabhu.
A guru should not be followed in a fashionable way. You should know what you want.
Very, very important point. Yes.
Prabhuji, can I add something?
Wait, Prabhu. So don't be in a hurry, Prabhu. We'll give you a chance. Okay. So, as Ramesh Prabhu nicely mentioned, we should not accept Guru just because of fashion and not out of fanatism. There are a lot of people who take up and get initiated and do all this because of fanatism. So what is fanatism? Anybody? What is the English meaning of fanatism?
It's a temporary thing, like it's like a fashion.
It's a fashion, but it is a fanatism.
Without philosophy, you just follow it because you like it.
Just it is a trend or just do it kind of a thing with no thought process. Fanatic means a person who is not even having proper consciousness of what he is doing, fanatically is doing.
Prabhuji, can I just tell a small example which I read today about this?
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Basically, there is a person who just wants to become a guru. So the example of that was basically when a boy was drowning, there was a boy who had a good intention. So he just jumps into the ocean to save the boy, but he does not know how to do. But the person who knows to swim can actually save. So our gurus are people who know what is the direction to lead us to that path. Just by having the thought or knowledge of this thing will not help us.
Right. You are saying that a guru should be a tattvadarshi.
Yes.
Because that is what in the previous module we said. Tattvadarshi means who has already seen the absolute truth or experienced the absolute truth.
Absolutely.
So that kind of guru you need to take shelter. And Srila Prabhupada and whosoever we are following now, they are tattvadarshis and they are called acharyas. The acharya meaning they have acharana, so they have already followed the path. They have walked the talk, they say, no. So they have already did that, and from there, whatever they speak and whatever they are saying, that becomes more, they are eligible to really speak that way. Because they walk the talk they are doing. Okay. Thank you, Mataji, for such a nice example that you have given. So, Sudarshan Prabhu, you have anything more to add to this, or you same thing?
Add Prabhuji. Prabhuji means the guru is a person who we need to observe him, Prabhuji. We need to, first of all, we need to find that he will be so we can surrender him or to him or not, Prabhu. Means.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. So next question, Prabhuji, will go. Can you read?
For a bona fide disciple, along with offering all respect to Guru, and what else is most important?
Since we are not
to answer, please raise your hands.
For a bona fide disciple, along with offering all respect to the Guru, and what else is more important for a bona fide disciple? So there is a course called disciple course in ISKCON. Before you take initiation or you wanted to become a disciple, so there is a course that you need to pass. So that course also is conducted. Okay, there you'll get to know a lot of things. This has more come into become mandatory because lot of people, this Ritvikism, as I shared with you, the Bangalore issue that has happened. So Ritvikism is increasing. So that is the reason why this course is very important. Yeah, anybody want to share? Go ahead, Prabhu.
Ramesh Prabhu, you want to add anything, Prabhu? You want to answer to this question?
A true disciple should consider the Guru as God himself and give everything, offer everything and surrender himself just as he would surrender to God. Yeah.
Okay, good. Any other points from anybody?
Prabhuji, what I think is he should not question whatever the Guru tells him to do. If he thinks it is a Kalyankari, he should not question, because the Guru knows there's a Kalyankari in that. Okay.
Yeah, but again, if you do not understand, blindly one should not go. You should, as it is mentioned, pariprasnena. So you can ask a clarifying question, but with submissive mind, submissive attitude. You can question the Guru. There's nothing wrong. See, if you ask that way, Arjuna has so many questions he has put to Krishna, not one. The entire Bhagavad Gita is question and answers. And sometimes Arjuna has asked questions what Krishna has previously already spoken, because he could not understand certain things. So there is nothing wrong in asking a question to the Guru, but our attitude is to learn. Our attitude is to understand and submissively ask questions. That is our entire, if you take all our Vedantas and Upanishads, there are so many where it was question and answers, discussion between disciple and Guru.
Correct.
So there is nothing wrong. See, the whole point is that what is your attitude? What is your intention? That counts, but not your actual what you are saying. Thank you, Mataji. What else we have? Others? Sabita Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, you after Sabita Mataji.
Okay.
Prabhuji, basically a disciple should give up interest in material body conception, actually. Right? He must give up lust, anger, all those things also he must give up, along with accepting Guru, giving respect to the Guru.
Okay, so this is one of the misconception people have, that one should give up, give up, give up. So nowhere, in fact, they say that these are the things that are there, but in our process, what Srila Prabhupada says is that if you say that give up anger, how can I give up anger? It is there, and it is you cannot. Only thing is that whenever anger comes, you can use it, anger or whatever, dovetailing it in the service of Krishna. So suppose you are a very passionate person, like Arjuna was a Kshatriya and he was passionate, so he used his passion, anger in the battlefield to fulfill the instructions of the Lord. So that way we should do, because it becomes like a dry philosophy if you say that anger management, when anger comes, count 1, 2, 3, 4, do this. Suppressing is not what our philosophy is. Our whole process is that we need to dovetail whatever in the service of Krishna. So then it will get purified. Anger also get purified. And you, whatever. I'm not sure.
How can we dovetail to Krishna?
Yeah, repeat one more time, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. If we are angry, or if we are full of lust, or if we are having some kind of bad thoughts, how can we dovetail to the God, Prabhu?
Okay, so suppose you have lust towards some opposite person. So you can beget children who are Krishna conscious. See, you're dovetailing it in that way. That I wanted to have children such that they will be the next generation to take care of the Krishna consciousness movement. So that way you can dovetail. So it has to be personalized based on your circumstances, but I'm just giving you the philosophy behind it. So suppose you have you are very good at singing. So dovetail it in Krishna service. You are good at some business development and interacting with people. So dovetail it with Krishna. Now, if you see the book distribution, there are so many Matajis and Prabhujis who have done remarkable jobs, and Sabita Mataji has really excelled in that. So, because she has used her skills in doing the service of Krishna. So that's how you need to find out. And see, what the whole point is that slowly what happens is that when you are in Krishna consciousness, your consciousness get purified, and all the other things will automatically get tuned towards Krishna service. So whatever are there, it's basically these are energies. Anger is an energy, passion is an energy. All these energies will be purified, and your consciousness will get purified. So that's how it will happen. Slowly but steadily it will happen. It will not come all of a sudden. It will take some time, and then yeah, Malti Mataji, you have something to add?
Yes, Prabhuji. I want to add 2 points. The bona fide disciple should follow the orders of the spiritual guru.
Yes.
How Prabhupada has followed preaching to the Western countries because of the orders of his spiritual master Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj.
Yes.
And I already read somewhere in Prabhupada's books that even Prabhupada showed his anger towards his disciples in order to progress their lives into Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Mataji, absolutely. And the 100% answer for this particular question is what Malti Mataji has just now shared. So for a bona fide disciple, along with offering all respect to the Guru, which we do, what else is most important? The word is most important. Most important is to carry out the orders of the spiritual master. spiritual master gives you instructions based on your capability, your psychophysical nature, and also seeing to that when these particular instructions are given, Krishna consciousness or Krishna is glorified, or this it is not only going to be beneficial to the person who is following the instruction, but also to the larger society also. So because ultimately Krishna is happy but when his instructions are spread all over the world. So if somebody, some kind of instructions like that come from the Guru with that thought process, then see, as Mataji rightly mentioned, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he met Srila Prabhupada, he said the first instruction was, whenever you have money, print books. That is the first instruction he has given. Then the next meeting when Srila Prabhupada went, he said, you are good at English. So go to the Western countries, especially US and other places, and start preaching there. And since people are, and once the Western people are following Krishna consciousness, automatically the entire world will follow. He has taken these two principles, nothing more. These two instructions as his life and soul. Printing books, preaching in the West. That's what he did. Once he started, out of 108 temples, whatever Srila Prabhupada has built, how many temples were built in India? Can somebody tell me? Out of 108 temples, how many? Imagine. Four were built in India. So that means 104 were built in US, or not in US, all over the world. So other than India, just see how much establishment he has done, and those disciples have given their entire life for spreading Krishna consciousness. Sometimes I feel that we are so much indebted to these foreigners. Sometimes we say because of our because Britishers have ruled us and foreigners have invaded us. But again, in this aspect, we are indebted to foreigners because they took up Srila Prabhupada mission. Okay, anything anybody wanted to add?
I just need a clarification, Prabhu.
Yeah,
You said that Bhakta Siddhanta Thakur Maharaj said that for Prabhupada to preach in West, Prabhuji. Why in India also many people does not believe God, Prabhuji. But why did he did not say to preach in India, not only in the West?
Very good point. See, what happened is that we were very close. We were ruled by Britishers for so many hundreds of years. And what happened is that our mentality and our education system was totally given up, and we didn't have confidence on any of our Shastra. And those people who are Sanskrit scholars, those who were following Ayurvedic way of practicing medicine, they were all condemned, and the entire society was not even accepting. So now since we got used to say that now also, if suppose there is something which has been invented somewhere and something has been invented in India, which one do you believe to be more authentic? The one which was invented in India or somebody somewhere in foreign country?
Foreign, Prabhu.
Because we do not have confidence on ourselves. So because of the rule that we were British rule or whatever, we got brainwashed. So since this was happening, then his Guru Maharaj told that go to US and preach there. Once you establish preaching there and people start following, then everybody in India also will start following. So that is the reason. Okay, Gordhan Prabhu, anything else you wanted before we end?
Yes, yes, Prabhu. I like to summarize the chapter, Prabhu. Guru. Actually, we learned so many slokas in this chapter, especially from Bhagavad Gita and from prayers also. Guru business is to bring out the disciples from the darkness, like Om Ajnana Timirandasya sloka we have learned. And Guru's main business is he doesn't want to see any soul suffering. That's why Srila Prabhupada, when he was like settled in Vrindavan also, he like without any money he went to foreign countries only to bring out disciples suffering. and we learned about necessity of Guru. Is it really Guru is necessary for our life? Definitely we have to say yes after reading this chapter. And how to respect Guru, and we have seen that how the foreigners respected Srila Prabhupada, and we saw the differences, like why we have to respect Guru in with like equal to God. We learned about it, and we learned how to respect Guru, and we learned in this today's topic how to seriously follow the instructions of Guru, and how a disciple should behave. We have learned these things, and this is one of the important chapter. In every chapter is important, and this is very important because we follow the Guru Parampara. That's why this chapter is very, very important. I hope I summarized it, all the points. If I miss any points, please excuse me. And I like to thank Pooja Mataji for leading us in today's Kirtan, and Sudarshan Prabhu for leading us in today's reading, and Shamala Mataji and Shankar Prabhu, along with Shankar Prabhu, you nicely led us in praise chanting, Mataji. I thanks once again, one and all.
Okay, so before we end today, I wanted to ask you a few things. And again, this is just a thought that came to our mind. See, this most of you have this New Year resolutions, etc. And at least some of you, at least because of whatever New Year. So Adhyatmic resolutions, if you wanted to make, or spiritual New Year resolutions, we could help you in doing that. So there are two ways to deal with this. One is that you can state what is your spiritual New Year resolution. Let me just put it on the screen. So I've just read. This is nothing formal. I'm trying to put it. So this is what I thought that I should share with you and find out what is your reaction. The spiritual New Year resolution, Adhyatmic one. So basically, what is your spiritual New Year resolution? If you have anything you wanted to state and you want to share it with us, that too, it will be confidential. If you wanted to give it to others also, that's fine, but we'll keep it for confidential. And would you like to involve in a daily morning group chanting from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m.? If you are as a group willing to do that, then you can put it here. Yes, I can give 1 hour per day, because ideally the more you can, it is like this. Srila Prabhupada gives one example. Suppose you have a small beaker and you have big rocks and small pebbles, and you have sand and you have water. So in which order can you put such that it goes into the beaker? Can you put what first? There are 4 things. One is that you have water, you have sand, you have pebbles, small stones, and big rocks. Which one do you put first?
Big stones.
Water, sand.
No, big stones, small stones, sand and water.
Okay, so that's why. Thank you, Mataji. When initially I thought I was preferring in some other order, but ideally, when you put the big ones in the first, then what happens is that then the small pebbles, whichever are there, they can go and sit somewhere. But if you put sand first or water first, then you cannot really fit in. So those people who have got this issue with time management, you need to find out what are your big rocks. That big rocks is your chanting, is your big rock. If you can take it up early in the morning and make it as your sadhana, that will really bring your right consciousness for your entire day. So that is the reason it is ideal to do chanting in the morning. And if you can give this 1 hour of chanting, it will be amazing, because your consciousness, you can imagine how it will be because of the vibration that you have, positive vibration. So, and a lot of lethargy will go out. And so please fill up this one. If you want, I can send it out in the group, and you can, this is what you need to submit. It's a Google form. So basically, would you like to be part of the group chanting from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or some other timing? If you are interested, which is comfortable, let us know. Yes, no, maybe weekly once on Sunday or Saturday. Okay, that's also fine. Or weekly once only on Sunday, or weekly once only on Saturday, or weekly twice Saturday and Sunday. That is one thing that is there as part of the chanting proposal that we are bringing. It's again up to you. We can assist you in doing it, and it is always because our mission is Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the Yuga Dharma, and the chanting and Kirtan both are required. And when you do chanting, that is the way that you can experience the spiritual bliss. And that is the way. And Bhagavatam study, some people have all bought Bhagavatam, and if you want, we can also do for at least once in a week or sometime 1 hour of Bhagavatam study we can do. So that 1 second, Mataji, I'll complete, then I'll take up 1 or 2 questions. So the next thing that also I wanted to put here, which I have not done because of lack of time, is that some people may be interested in what do you say, Hare Krishna, singing Hare Krishna. So if you want, we could help you on that. The other thing is that your Vaishnava songs are there. So if somebody is interested, as Lata Mataji was asking, Dr. Lata Mataji, once, is there any way that you can teach us these songs, especially the Vaishnava songs? So if you have that kind of interest also, we'll put it as others. You can also make your resolutions that at least monthly 2 Vaishnava songs I wanted to practice and sing. Yeah, anything else also we are open. Okay, please raise your hands if you have any questions. Not as, don't shout, but please raise your hands. Okay. 1 second.
Sudarshan Prabhu raised his hand, Prabhu.
Yeah, go ahead, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, can you change those timings, Prabhu?
No, if you have, these are only some of the things that we have put. If you have a preference, you can suggest later on.
Okay, Prabhu. Please share this link in group, Prabhu.
Yeah. So I'm just testing the waters now. After that, we will send it across. Supriya Mataji, go ahead. You have any questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
So I have a very different question. So why do we call Prabhuji to male and Mataji to female? I mean, any specific reason behind?
Oh, you are saying that why do we call males with Prabhuji and Matajis, like females as Matajis?
Yes.
It's a respect in one way, and we follow that. And I definitely, everybody in our culture also, we have every woman should be treated as a Mata in the sense she is a respectable person. Mataji we call them as. So it's basically respect. I don't know if anybody wanted to add anything. I have not thought about it much, but we do that. Yeah. Anybody wanted to add anything to this? What Mataji has asked?
Yes, Prabhu, I want to add, Prabhu, if you permit me.
Yeah, go.
Actually, one you rightly said, Prabhu, for it's a respect we will give to ladies, that we're calling it as Mataji. In Mata respect we are giving to all women, and at the same time we will not call male as Pitaji, because some relation issue will come. That's why we will call male to as Prabhuji. I hope is it clear, Mataji?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening.
So basically it is a respect, Mataji. So when I call you as Mataji, for like Riddhi Mataji, she is 13 years old, but still I address her as Mataji only. So people may think that why Mataji means elderly person. No, Mataji is a respect. So that is how we call it as. For small kids also we say, hi, hello Prabhu, how are you? Prabhuji. So it's a respect that we, because we are not really respecting the person based on his bodily this thing in one way. We are respecting him as, considering him as the devotee of Krishna. So we are dovetailing our thought process with Krishna. So that is how it is. Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji, for asking such a wonderful question.
Actually, I understood the same way, because just to show the respect, one thing, but the curiosity just asked that maybe there could be some other reasons, to follow it. So always good to know the valid reasons. So that's
Yes,
why.
yes,
And
absolutely,
thanks
Good
for
question,
explaining
Mataji.
so wonderfully.
Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Aparna Vaidya Mataji, you have the question or some answer?
Haribol Prabhuji. Actually, Mataji exact meaning means in Hindi is mother. So what Prabhupada wanted us to respect a female as a mother or a sister. So when you call someone Mataji, so I mean there is only a respect. You cannot see a person like a female with, I mean, related to a body. There will be no contamination in your senses in that point of time. So your mind will not be conditioned with the condition at that point of time. So that's why Prabhupada wanted to say every female, to say every female as Mataji, and Prabhuji means master. So Prabhupada always says this, that a lady should always be under a shelter of a man, either husband or son or brother or father. So Prabhuji means master. So in whose shelter a female is there. So
Yes.
that's why he wanted each and every male as a Prabhuji and every female as Mataji.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. So actually, Srila Prabhupada was quoting Chanakya Pandit and from our Shastra, Manu Shastra. So Chanakya Pandit also mentioned in his Shastra saying that women always should be protected, because woman, when she is as a small kid, under the protection of the father, then husband. If husband is not there, then their children. So that's how, and I think I remember last time, I think Supriya Mataji or somebody else has asked this question, saying that whether sannyas can be given to women or not. So in that context also, the same thing has come. That in ISKCON and in our culture, as per our Shastra also, there is no incidents where women have been given sannyas kind of a thing. So there is no sannyasa per se for women. They should always be under the protection, and they should always be doing that. There is nothing to discriminate per se, but it is as per our culture, and this is good for the society also, because it has been seen that things go away when things are not followed as per the Shastra. And Shastra is nothing but which has come from Krishna only. So we need to follow Krishna's order. Thank you, Prabhuji. We will, yeah.
And suffers with Prasad, definitely.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Got it. Thank you very much. So we have taken more than stipulated time. Out of this particular group which we have, how many of you are willing to take up chanting seriously? Can you think about coming up for chanting session every day or weekly once? Shall we start? What's your thought process?
Every day, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji says every day. Okay.
Every day.
Every day. Wow. Every day I can come. Sabita Mataji also.
Okay.
Okay.
Prabhuji,
So,
for,
okay.
2 Ekadasis.
Okay, very nice. So at least we can start with probably 1 hour. If it is very difficult, we can start with a smaller duration and we can extend it. But again, early morning 1 hour, if you do, I'm telling you, nobody really can see that the kind of consciousness and the vibrations that you have is really going to make a difference to yourself and also to others. So I would say that this new year, please take a resolution, because what will happen is that if you keep on doing the same thing in the same way all the time, you cannot expect any change. Obvious, right? So you need to do something, go beyond your comfort zone. The whole point is that we are just becoming so comfortable. Okay, I have, if you are, some people say, I'm retired now. What is there? It's comfortable. Srila Prabhupada never was comfortable. Why, at the age of 70, what is the need for him to go and do all the hard knocks in US and other places? At the age of 65 and 66, he used to roam on the roads of New Delhi in scorching sun, and used to sell Back to God magazine for 25 paisa, 30 paisa, and used to get fainted because of the sun on the road. So what was the key? See, we should go beyond our comfort zone. Please, please, please understand this, because unless and until you come out of your comfort zone, you will not be able to achieve your spiritual goals. Go beyond. At least make some effort to push yourself to go to, Malti Mataji says 5:30 to 6:30. Okay, you make, see, all these, I'll send you the link right away. So make your choices based on all your feedback. I will take it. Well and good. If you can come by 5:30, nothing like it. But again, if you start now at this age, and at this time and this climate which is cold, so you'll really, it will become easy for you. So yeah, thank you so much. I have taken a lot of time. Things like bring milk, etc.
Yes, Prabhu, morning we have committed for some other things early morning.
Okay.
So if it is little bit early, we can.
No, that's all good, Mataji. See, when there is a will, there is a way. When you are going for milk, getting the milk, go do your chanting while you're going to fetch the milk. So I do my morning walk. I go for doing chanting and go. So it's all
not. Yes, Prabhu, not for milk, Prabhu. I have 6:30 to 7:30 yoga class.
Mataji, all this you should try to see what can fit you, and then propose.
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
Give priority to big rocks. Yoga is not important than chanting, because big rock is chanting. So give priority to this. Rest of the things will automatically adjust and they will fit in once you give importance to big rocks. Yeah.
Prabhuji, for students, Prabhuji, it won't be possible.
What is the student? You this much more than this one for you. You do not have any responsibilities much. I know, I'm just joking, but see your comfort zone and how you can come. Okay, I'll send you the links. So there is no hard and fast rule that everybody should join, but I would request each one of you to come out of your comfort zone, make the first step of taking chanting as the first and foremost priority in your life and in your day. Early in the morning is the best time to do chanting. Ideally 5:30 to 6:30. If not, we can start at 6:30 to 7:30 or 6 to 7, whichever timing. At least start. Later on, we will adjust the timings. So yes, thank you so much.
It will be Zoom meeting, no, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Zoom meeting. The way whatever we are doing, we will be doing round robin. One round, one person. If somebody has joined the Gita Jayanti, we did one group chanting. So the same way, one person does one round of chanting. Next, one more person. Others will keep chanting, but again, it will be on silent mode from our end. But we will be chanting at only one person will be unmuted and he will be. So that's the way we'll continue. If required, we will open it up all, but we'll see how it goes. But we will ideally follow the one that we did it at Gita Jayanti time. Thank you very much, and gone beyond my time limit. Please forgive me. Gordhan Prabhu, Arjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam Prabhu.
Jai Bol.
See you
Hare
tomorrow,
Krishna.
same time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. See you
Arjun Prabhu
tomorrow at
is
7:30.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Sethuram Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Bye bye.